Baby, won't stop, baby.
I can sing. I don't care what they say. Am I gonna eat again? Chill out, dog. Chill out, my dogs. Like, that looks clean, see? One stuff annoys me, I'm like, oh no. Gots to go. Gots to go. I'm only on here till like 1, then we are definitely out. I got my stuff packed, ready to mingle. He said, I feel like you are. You're oral forming. I'm like, why do I know everything America says? Okay, he took all the credit. Yeah, I invented Riz. Then they outed you on your chat. It's like, where did you get that from? You guys. Yeah. And Donald, you right there. Thank you. Can't let you explain nothing. You say, I'm gonna take it over from here and dare you to say something. Alright, I'm gonna give you 10 minutes, y'all. I'm giving it 10 minutes. But like, why he got all those scars? Who cares? Huh? If you really care, don't do what I did to get them. How about that? It says you guys are on here right now. What up, 876? I'm not on here for too long. Julian, what up? I'm 6'1". If you don't know, this is BenHasLuv TV. I interview women from all over the planet. And first and foremost, I need you guys to sub up. The man, you definitely need to subscribe. Julian, what's good? How tall are you, Julian? But this is BenHasLuv TV. I interview women from all over the planet. My page is mainly to get biological men to marry biological women, have children, and build these strong economies, like how it's always happened. I used to sell drugs, Hessness, and I got shot, stabbed. That's why I come on here with my shirt off, let everybody know what to do and what not to do. But I'm 42 years old. Yeah, I know I look young. I don't drink, I don't smoke. So I promote biological men being with biological women, marrying them, having children, and no drinking and doing drugs. That's what I promote. That's what this channel is about. Right? I want us biological men to be with biological women. Well, I'm 42 years old. I didn't do that. All this stuff is 19 years ago. So Hessness, so we ain't about to glorify nothing. All right? All these YNs, I'm not no YN. I'm not no gangster. I'm a man. Word up. Oh, 876. Me too. 876. I used to drink. Baltimore in the house. I used to drink. I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke weed. I used to pop ecstasy. I used to use cocaine. All of that. Right? It's just, I was selling it, so it was around me. Sophia, what up? Google, what up? What up, Maud? What up, Maud? What up, Google? You know, people don't even know Maud is short for my heart. It's a New York thing. You're welcome. Wow, nice bite. Thank you, Sophia. Nice thumbnail picture, Sophia. Okay. How did you wean off of all of that? 872. I kept trying to stop because people think using drugs is addictive. No, selling drugs is, especially when you're making money. Jazzy, what up, Jazzy? You are a panhandler. No, I trade stock. Jason, I'm not. Jason, that's the, oh, you're late on the joke, Jason. Everybody say I'm in jail. Jim boy, yeah, I exercise. I used to be 135 pounds till I was like 36 years old. You know what I mean? I finally figured out how to gain healthy weight, right? This is more muscle than weight because since this morning, I'm 161 pounds. But we got to treat these women nice, fellas. That's what my page is about. But ladies, I don't raise no simps. You got to treat us right, too. Right? Because boys will hit you, ladies. Boys will curse at you, but us men will leave. Can I read your eyes? You're now good man. Yeah, word. Of course. Colin, what up? Colin, you definitely need to sub up. Have you? Kugo, you definitely need to sub up. Y'all heard what Baltimore said. Cupcakes in the house. Are you aware of Jeffrey, it's a do-rag. It's to keep the hair curly and flat when you don't got a haircut. David, you definitely need to sub up. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Natasha, what up? I have a cat named Spinky. So? And how about you sub up just for telling us that corny name? And you lying too, Ann. Are you fine? Yeah, I'm fine, Virginia. Appreciate it. How about you? Pilo, what up? Gio, what up? Best part of being sober, you won't crave drug. Oh, yeah, no, 876. Don't get me wrong. Because drinking was really my drug of choice. Alcohol. But I just don't. You think about it, but I'm too old to go back because I associate it with being happy. That's why I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. But when you read all these Bibles, majority of these Bibles, the Quran, Christian Bible, they don't use the word happy, right? Because you associate happy with something fast. I love to be proud. Proud takes longer, right? That especially if you're a young man, you should want to be proud more than happy. Because proud, you got to do what you need instead of what you want. Wag, bro, we in London. London, Ace me, what up? You look like Carl Johnson from San Andreas. User, you are late on the joke. If you are new, you need to like and subscribe. If you are old, you need to like and subscribe. They say I sound like Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock. I look like 50. This GTA character. I'm in jail. Boom, all y'all jokes is done. Luca, what up, Luca? What do you got on your chest? I got shot in the chest. Lexi, what up? Luca, I got shot in the chest. Noobs in the house. Dill, strong and powerful. Word up, Dill. Stopped in like the stream. Word up, how to spell. Shit some part. Word up, Mark. How to spell Mark. I like your energy, Mark. GTA2 is so underrated. I don't play games where they teach you to kill, where they train you to kill. I really stopped, even though I got the PS right here, but it's just been collecting dust. I ain't played for years. You are barking no bite. And you definitely need to sub up. Luca, what do you mean holy? Holy? Well, yeah, I don't know what to say to that. Hello, Mark. 876, what are you talking about? Jamal, you definitely need to sub up. 4945, what up? Respect for your streaming. Word up, Luca, appreciate that. Cupcake, when do you get... this is like Cupcake. All these scars is like 19 years ago, man. I got a PS5, 4945. And it's just sitting there collecting dust. Two loves in the house. Oh, let me call, because I know how love do. Hold on. I know how she do. Yeah, you ain't gonna get me this time. Uh-huh. Yeah, what up, love? How you doing? You like the stream, 876? Thank you, 876. Miz, what up? Yeah, I'm from New York, yum. George, what up? Nay, what up? Malaikum salam, Nay. Miz, what you talking about? Yeah, I just finished Stranger Things, U4H. I love you, funny. Richard, you got robbed from PS5. I ain't get robbed, I just show you the PS5. 819, what up? I'm actually 278. The scars wouldn't be there for that long. What are you talking about, Cupcake? You right. I'll be forgetting. Yeah, you were a hidden troll. Richard, he does trading. Yeah, how do you know? How do you know I trade, 876? Oh, you must have seen the stream before. Oh, you been here before, 876? Yum, what up? My name is... do you think the secret of episode 9 will release? Is there supposed to be a secret episode? Because you know, the way Stranger Things it's made, I wouldn't be surprised if it's done made at least $400 million so far. So they're not going to stop it. There's always going to be a secret episode coming up. I used to live in Polo Grounds in Harlem. Oh, okay. What you're doing here? Showing brothers how to treat women right. 23. Richard Trainer. Valor. What up, Valor? Artistic Show, what up? 1922, you definitely need to sub up. Chat, don't believe it. He's saying, Jamal, you definitely need to sub up. We talking about practice. What does that mean, Mr. Pickle? Skits. Skits. What are you talking about? What up, John? I see you. He didn't pronounce it correctly. No. Hey, man, here's some life advice. Life. All about you. Chill. Just be chill. You definitely need to sub up. Matter of fact, chill. You need to go hang out with Cupcake. Where is your imam? I'm not Muslim. Oh, woman. I thought, my fault, 23. I thought you said imam. Nah, I talk to a lot of women. I'm single, though. How are you doing? I'm doing all right, John. What about yourself? John, where you from? This page is about getting biological men to marry biological women, have children in that order, build these strong economies. Because we're better together than apart. How many fights have you been in? A lot, man. Especially when I went to jail. Whenever I used to go to jail, I used to fight. What stream? Thanks for last night. Jamal, 1922. You got to give life every inch that you got. For single since born. Who shot you? When I was hustling, listen. When I was hustling, this is what I tell people. It's drug dealing, because y'all always gonna want to know about this stuff. Drug dealing is bad. It's terrible. But I always live by these three rules, three choices in life. I got my grandmother praying. Would you rather be dropped off in rural? I'm Liberian, so Liberia. Tyrese, thank you. What were you in jail for? Drug dealing, only drug dealing, nothing else. You either gonna be bad, you're gonna be good, or you're gonna be good at being bad. That's the three choices I always lived with. So once I did that. Some people here are wild. 1922, you pay no attention to them. That's why, and some of them I end up making mods. I know how to pull greatness out of people. So when I was hustling, one or two people you would think would be safe. And then somebody's like, yo, you need to get you a vest. And I'm like, I should, right? Fuck it, I don't even care if y'all don't go and cop it. So I was like, yo, where you get one from? He's like, yo, I got one for 800. I'm like, where? It's your birthday, happy birthday. Anyway, I ain't gonna tell y'all where I got it from for. Y'all go buying it for no reason. But I copped it and it was useful. And it was somebody I was doing a deal with too. Have a blessed day. And whatever happened to him, I don't know. Much love, St. Louis in the house. What up? Trey, what up? Shocking, what? Cannabis is legal, what? He said shocking to see a demographic of people. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. I gotta wash clothes too, y'all. Nigga said nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it's a whole lot wrong with selling poison to your people. What are you talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with selling drugs. You want to kill your people? If you about that life, this ain't the chat for you, bro. What happened on your chat? Shot, stab. No, I'm not Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan, you are late on the joke. Jesus Christ died. Y'all heard what God loves you said, man. Good stuff to say. X-Core, what up? Facts though, 3614, word up. You just subbed, Momo. I appreciate that. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Every day, you're gonna get a video of me interviewing some beautiful woman from one of you guys' countries. So especially if you're a woman, you need to sub up. You know what I mean? I drop everything. I'm not only built like Spider-Man and move like a Ninja Turtle for nothing. I got action scenes on here. Yeah, I said in there. Everything's labeled. Playlist. I got playlists. You're going to see action scenes. Who's ever giving me those hearts, I love you to life. You heard what I said? I love you to life. I'm going to get you guys to rewrite your DNA on how you're speaking. Because when you positively speak to positive affirmations, positive outcomes will happen. Yes, I've been 8 years ago was the last time I've been to Liberia. Goa. What happened to your chest soup? Y'all always interested in negative stuff. Shot. Bulletproof vest say this. And all of this, when I was healing, I was itching. And this too, this is definitely the creator telling me to not act right. Because this should have left. This was from jumping, you know what I mean, people dragging me, whatever. Don't get me wrong, I got my get back. But even when I exercise, the bench probably the only thing that really hits this. This won't leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, it won't go, but it's keeping me focused. And hit Singapore's in the house. What up, Wing Wing? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. I scrolled past 20 shots, stopped on you for 5 minutes, now here. Appreciate that, Rod, dude. This is BenHasLuv TV. If you are new, I interview women from all over the planet, Asia, Africa, North America, South America. I interview women from all of you guys' countries, and I drop these videos every day at 4 p.m. Eastern North American time. If you don't know what time that is, I come on here twice before the videos drop and say go watch the videos, right? But today is early because y'all started to watch my page a little earlier. Appreciate that, Luke. Go get. It's just not love. It's just not meant. That's why I gotta stay focused. A lot of things in my life happen to me that just happen. I take, you know what I mean? It's the mind and body connection, love. But this is here just to keep me. I used to have other stuff that I used to, cause I used to fight a lot, and I used to get them taken off. They used to inject these keloids. I used to scar up easy, but then a lot of them just won't go. And I'm like, you know what? It's to keep me focused. Because you know how easy it is to go out and get $10,000 right now? And it's like, I can't do that, though. You know what I mean? I like this. I got a Russian baddie. You can't interview her or whatever I do. Now I love you laughing. I'm serious. Because I'm like, dang. I'm like, none of these joints will leave. So I just got tired of it. Because I'm like, for example, 3 months ago, somebody had a $300,000 plate. I'm like, if you don't... I looked in the mirror like this in the daytime. I said, hold on. We don't need that money that badly. Not that money. You know what I mean? I'm 405 for 4 reps bench. Yeah, I don't go. That's what's up, Brian, but I don't do PRs. This is how everybody's exercise journey will always stay on top of their game. Jesus loves you too, Patrice. You a street fighter? Not no more, JDN. I'm 17 cents, TT. But everybody has these astronomical feats when they go on when they start their exercise journey. That's what messes up your working out regimen. I gotta bench 500. I gotta squat 600. When you start thinking like that, everybody's genetics has a cap. Meaning your genetics will say, all right, this is as strong as you're gonna get. And everybody, men and women, go through that on their workout journeys. So you know what happens? Now they start going to steroids. And yeah, I got stabbed, JD. This was a crackhead. This is lung surgery. I got jumped, and the nigga thought he killed me, so he ended up leaving. And but the crackhead, they did whatever to him. But yes, when you don't have those astronomical feats in the gym, your workout route journey is excellent, right? But if people treat steroids like it's crack cocaine, number one, I'm African for real. I definitely don't need that. But if you're gonna take anything, because even with protein powder. Why do you think it says take 2 scoops at a time? Because if you take 10 scoops at a time, that'll be the last recovery session you ever be in, right? Your mother's strong? Oh, my mom is strong. That's what's up. Oh, she must be black. Or melanin must be in her skin. Prime God, what's the Muslim cap? This is the do-rag. I love you too, Silent. If you a woman. No, I'm joking. I got love for everybody, Silent. But we have to... Yes, what's with genetic? Yeah. Oh, you're Jamaican? Oh, okay. Help you please. Live live. What up? But yes, I tell anybody, if you're gonna take anything on your exercise journey, that's words, subs. Y'all heard what Live said. You need to go in the bodybuilding competitions then. If you're gonna take steroids, if you're gonna overuse supplements, any supplement that you put in your body that is unnatural to the body is going to act like it's unnatural to the body. Right? So if you're gonna go super hard like that, might as well go in a bodybuilding competition. You know what I'm saying? If not, you don't need steroids. If you're not gonna bodybuild and go in a bodybuilding competition, you don't need steroids. You don't need to. You can be my size. Shoot, not even on that much animal. You don't need to abuse the supplements. You don't. If you're not going, I'm gonna religiously reiterate this. If you are not gonna become a bodybuilder in bodybuilding competitions, you don't have to go crazy in the gym. You don't have to bench 500. You don't have to squat 600. You pick a certain number that gives you enough strength to, especially if you're a man, to defend yourself, right? Miss, what up? Now, this is a bulletproof vest, Josh. Bulletproof vest. Bullet, yeah, but bulletproof vest, stop that. I'm late on the prison jokes, King. Yeah, you are, King. My Canadians are not strong. What do you... love, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? My Canadians are not strong, question mark. What are you talking about? No, I was talking about exercising, love. I don't... Jesus loves you too, 8590. But, love, you were saying something about your mom was strong. And I was just saying... I threw the joke saying, oh, she must be black. It was a joke because you have strong people in every race, right? As long as you are strong. Oh, it's not gone. Words, yes. Sub up, y'all. If you all new, I need you to like and subscribe. I want to be on here a little longer, but I got to go. Man, looks like he been trying to gang. Nah, I just shot and stabbed, man. But it ain't nothing. That was back then. You rather fight a boxer or wrestle on the street? I'd rather not fight anybody, JDN. I'm telling. Yeah. Yeah, you hit me, you going to jail. Someone in the chat, sorry. Oh, okay, you look strong. Those, son, yeah, those biceps are strong. Appreciate that live. Loom, what up, Loom? What's up, Miss Vibrant? No, I'm not a criminal, hell. I try to let everybody know you don't got to be, because these days, I'm 42 years old. I know I don't look it, right? I don't drink, I don't smoke. That's one of the main things I promote on my chat. But men, biological men, marrying biological women, having children, building these economies up. That's the other ideology of this chat. But everybody's welcome to my chat. Black, white, green, yellow, gay, straight, alien, non-alien. As long as you respect yourself, you're making yourself the best version of yourself. Because you can't take care of nobody if you can't take care of yourself. So everybody, you come in here, respect yourself and respect everybody else. What's up? It's me, Audrey. I'm telling that, well... Awesome, sir. Appreciate that, Gan. Oh, yeah, you think... Gan, you laughing. Put your hands on me. I give great descriptions. 42, yeah, I'm 42, Miss Byron. Love Jennifer, I love that. I love you too. I love you for loving that, Jennifer. How about that? Who's ever giving me those hearts, I love you to life. You heard what I said, I love you to life. I'm going to get you guys to religiously reiterate positive affirmations in conversation. Because when you speak positive, it will manifest itself into positive outcomes. That's physics. This is science, people. Look it up. But you don't just speak positive. You got to walk out there, boots to the ground, be positive. I'm a green alien. Thanks for... Oh, okay, word up, Holmes. Zach stays home. Just like I said, aliens, there was a few of y'all in the chat yesterday. I'll let y'all come through too. As long as you speak in English. What he said, this guy got what? This guy got the fun. Nobody ever tells me, love me, thank you. Well, Jennifer, I love you to life. Now I love you to death. I love you to death. No, I love you to life, Jennifer. Thank you for being here too. Oh, that's, what's your religion? I'm spiritual, I'm not religious, respectfully. Appreciate that, K. K, your thumbnail looking a little spicy too, K. Kendrick or Drake, both. I love them to life. Showing appreciation in a simple way, like, comments, respect. Word, you heard how to speak spell Mark said. My brother, Creator, you another one late on the jokes. I get it. I look like the ninja from GTA. You know, I don't play none of those games. Anything, look at out of 42 years, I did not know that killing somebody will become so normal. That's why I don't play those games. Is it what? JD what? Listen, whatever y'all like, we love women over here and we got to treat them right. But everybody's welcome to my chat, JDN. I knew him. Oh, I know Drake. Oh, okay, that's what's up, love. We come with people who, if you think about it, word, you heard, listen, Zach speaking some real. I appreciate that, Jennifer. I see you took my advice, guys. No, this ain't. No. Wait, never mind. What was you about to say, T-Pose? Yo, bro, I'm a content creator. I've been uploading videos 5 months, but gained only 40 subscribers. Cause you're not Miss Vibrant. You gotta be addicted to the analytics. Cause you got a lot of people. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Majority of this page that I started, cause I had a few of these pages. One will, I had a few of these pages. What I started posting was only comedy, right? And I was always handing out roses to women for free because I just love women, right? And yeah, I had a channel love for comedy, working out, just because that's what they say. You got to separate all the stuff, right? And everything for day trading, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to teach something on everything and have it just for that. And then it was too much. I'm like, oh, I get two views here, But when that drunk guy who argued with me, oh, you don't want no money for handing out roses? Ninja, no. Just take your crack cocaine and leave me alone. He said, put it on the internet. When I started putting the roses video on the internet, I started realizing not only do they love the women, me giving roses to women, they love seeing black women. I was like, oh, shoot. So now I'll just pause. You heard what Zach said. How do I treat my ex with kindness when he sent paragraph back to me? Jennifer Jackson, number one, Jennifer, the first mistake is letting anybody take your smile away. You know what I'm saying? That's the first mistake. And if you don't have to deal with your ex, you don't have to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? But that should not dictate how you treat the next person. You know what I mean? You can't let your past dictate your future because then there won't be a good present. You know what I mean? If he treated you bad, you need to remember what you should not be around. You know what I'm saying? But you also gotta make sure your standards aren't extremely high. Because do you know what a man that you want wants from you? Right? Like, what would you, if you were with me? Because I'm like super high value, all types of, you know what I mean? Because I know women. It ain't just about having sex with you guys, which I really know how to do that excellently, right? But it's not just about spending bread on you guys, because ain't no simps over here, right? You have to, women want a man that can help allow them to become more feminine, right? Because the stress of life, when it weighs too much on a woman's shoulder, she starts to act like what she thinks a man acts like, right? So when a man comes around, that's what we do. We lift that over your shoulder, and now a woman starts acting more feminine. She starts acting more girly, and we love that. And she'll thank you for that. Now, you know what I mean? And if she want to open up a store, start something, a page or something, you know what I mean? It's just she can think clearer, because you know higher levels of estrogen, it does distort your cognitive functioning. That doesn't mean women are stupid, no, right? Because the understanding part of a young girl's brain is more sensitive than a young boy, right? That's why they say women are smarter, even though we score equivalent on an IQ test. So it's not that women are smarter, it's not that they're dumb. They do understand faster. But you have like us men from back in the day, we noticed that. We go, you act more girly once I take all this stress off your shoulders. Of course, they may need to get a little, you know what I mean, a little medicine. Put a little medicine in them. But they just want to feel safe. You know what I mean? So if Jennifer, if that brother wasn't making you feel safe, go find somebody that does. Spiritual stuff is vaginal energy. Honey, block that, man. Stop giving him power in your life. What's your job? ATM. I day trade, Rado. I used to teach that also. You know what I mean? You'd be so surprised how you gotta put somebody in a chokehold just to show them how to make money. I go to like 10 gyms because everybody bothers me everywhere, right? I got a super exciting life, but people don't like y'all don't like the negative stuff. Y'all just see the good stuff, right? There's a lot of negative still go on. And but anyway, so I go to a lot of gyms and everybody's like, man, you got some money. Look at how much he drink. Look at the coat. See, back in the days, in like the 90s, because I always used to get some bread, right? And my family cool too, but I always figured out how to get some money. Back in the days, you didn't have people weren't so up on fashion. So if I had on a pair of shoes that cost $600, they really didn't know that. If I had on a jacket that cost $1,000, they really didn't know it cost that much. It just looked nice. Now, everybody know the price of something. You know what I mean? So I go to the gym, they're like, man, that coat cost the shoes, but you got money with it. Jew guys, Puerto Rican guys, black guys, how you make money? So I said, I make money like this. Yo, you can show up? All right, boom. So I asked one of the beautiful Puerto Rican young lady at a gym. I said, yo, I can rent the top out, 4 floors in the gym. Crunched it. So I can rent the top floor so I can teach these guys this stuff. She said, rent it, Ben. I know you good in here. You good over here. You ain't got to rent nothing now. Now I grab all the Jewish guys, Spanish, black. It's like 5 of them. Say, yo, got my laptop. Yo, let's go upstairs. These guys looking at me, but yo, right now, what? I said, brother, y'all told me if I got a spot, I got it now. Oh, I got to go. I said, what? I'm looking at these guys like, y'all funny for real. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start posting my trades on the internet so people could just copy them. And, you know what I mean? It's just like I said, what you need to understand about the stock market, you're not going to make money every day. You're not going to, if you just start, you're not going to pay a bill that day, right? You're not going to make $1 million overnight, because when you hear the stock market is 24 hours, it's the first thing people go, 24 hours? I'm going to make a good jillion in 2 more days. I know I can. And it's not going to go down like that, right? So I started to post them. What I do with my trades, how fast I move, what type of patience you need to have. 3 weeks on the internet, 4 views. I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. So I said, you know, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it no more. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. A video just dropped. I think it's a think piece. Y'all know I got think pieces. Think pieces is art that you present that makes people think, right? So I believe I got a think piece that just dropped. And it's about roses. If you are new, oh, hold up. Oh, okay. I'm about to say that the internet missing. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm wondering why my dumb behind ain't seeing y'all. My music, my fault. I forgot the person. An early mistake for beginners is using the stock market like a casino. Facts. No, there's only two reasons that people aren't successful. Even though they're a lie, they're fabricating that whole 90% of people aren't successful. That's a lie, right? Because there's about $12 trillion in the stock market. And they say 90% of people, well, if you do the numbers, right? So there's 10% of people are successful, right? $12 trillion in the stock market. 8 billion people on the planet, right? So you're saying only 10% of people are successful? Okay, boom, we'll go with those numbers. Out of 8 billion, that's 800 million people. But when I looked up how many people have a broker account, they say only 10 million people have a broker account. So if only 10% is successful, out of 10 million, 10% of that is 1 million. That's still a lot of people. So it's 1 million people on the planet they're trying to say are successful in the stock market. The reason people aren't successful for only 2 reasons. They don't know what they're looking for, and they don't have no patience. How many chickens in the flock? What kind of Ebonic gibberish is that? What's your 3 faves about life? Mandy, waking up healthy, staying healthy, and treating women right. Myself first. Any early mistakes for beginners is you say how only currency pairs and stocks. Back then it was quality versus label. It was matter, but it was quite love. Women changed a lot. I know, all the groups you guys say they're perfect, but what was back in the day with women? Women looked for more character instead of resource. My father was poor. My mother's family was more prestigious in Africa, right? Women aren't getting it. Women don't, you gotta understand, all of us struggle. Everybody struggles. Black, especially people melanin in their skin, we're the 1% of the rich. Women don't want to struggle at all, right? You gotta understand, and it's harder on a man. Right? That's why I don't suggest no man take a woman serious. When I say serious, pertaining to marriage or children till you're 35 or older. Because in America, you don't reach your financial stride as a man till the age of 45 to 55. There are some anecdotal situations, meaning you either go to the military when you're young, because everybody's not Michael Jackson. We're not going to get $1 million at 5, right? You either go to the military when you're young. That's how you can get some stability. Or, here's the kicker, a man getting with a girl. That's how you can get some financial stability earlier on. Men and women being together. Look it up. But yeah, a woman today get a poor man. My father was poor, right? And what my mother said is what a lot of women used to say, even though she get on my nerves too, because this media, it gets to a lot of women, right? But she said, you know what? She saw him. She's like, damn, he ain't got no money, but this guy's working. He's just working hard every day on something. If he run into that right job, it's gonna get him where he need to be. You know what? That's somebody I could listen to, and that's what my mother said. Because women want to be led. You know what I mean? It's just they need to feel safe. It's just you have to understand struggle is necessary because they will bring that word proud about. You know what I mean? So if you see a man working at McDonald's, but he's on time, I'm telling you, ladies, don't let that white girl take him because that's what happens. There's this guy, he ended up going viral because he teaches Black history, and he said the majority of his students are white women that come to his classes because they just either got with a Black guy or they wanted to get with us to figure out how to deal with us, right? But it's at the end of the day, a Black man needs to be with a Black woman, and we do majority of the time. You know what I mean? They lie about the 14% of the ones that when they get some money they get, and that's just 14% of Black men. 14% that marry out of the race. When Black men and Black women marrying somebody, we're marrying each other 80% of the time, just about 80% of the time. Right? It's and all this stuff you could go on blackdemographics.com, see all that. Now men are lonely. Is there a race not Black people? What? I don't even want to date. I meant, what can you say to a teenage girl? Hey man, I love your videos. You are my here I go with the gauger. What's your philosophy on wealth? Listen, once you start to FBA young boy, once you start to understand, especially as a young man, you have to do more of what's needed instead of what's wanted. Wealth is just gonna come. Wealth is just gonna come. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of rich people is, oh, these guys are cheap. It's not. It's because they do more of what they need instead of want. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see, and I don't like to just use racist. You look like 50. I look like 17 Cent, actually. Hard. Pause. Oh, your name's hard. Ugh. And you made me say it twice. Rich dad, poor dad. I mean, yeah, rich dad, poor dad. You got, you know what I mean? Tony Roberts, he gives great advice on stability. And if, whoever you are, black, white, green, yellow, you always should research who you are, right? If you're a man, read up on men. Woman, read up on women. Then study everybody else. But that's one of the first black billionaires, right? From Reginald Lewis. For God so loved. Y'all heard what Carter said. Every man should read it. Women too. Of course. Looks more like a young Tyree. It's a simple foundation. And yeah, love, you're absolutely right. But you'd be so surprised, like, a lot of these things, especially COVID was, we're not going to get too deep into the plot of the elites and what they want to do with that. But anyway, because that was a fake disease killing real people. But a lot of good things did come out of COVID, right? Because like a lot of people didn't know nothing about their credit, nothing about credit, nothing about the stock market, nothing about real estate. Miss Vibrant, how old are you? Because that's what children do, right? The children come in. I'm like, how old are you, Miss Vibrant? I know you're probably going to lie about your age, but that's what the kids do. What? Go look at my page. No, we only promote men being with women, but everybody's welcome to my chat. Body, no room to do a backflip. Damn, help a brother out. Okay, JDN. No, because you're being funny, JDN. I have a gallon. Gallon of what, logically? It's really the stock market, though. No, there was a lot of things that people have just started to become privy to, love. Like all of this stuff, because, number one, they started to see somebody that looked like them doing it. All right? Beef. Others are greedy, beef. You're 26? Well, Vibrant, if you're new to this, because I used to always be like, why? Everybody who, but YouTube is 80% men, and I believe they said it's like 65% children, or 16 and under, even though I believe it's more than that. But what they do, the trolls, they come in, oh, you're gay. That's why I'm surprised that community didn't get with YouTube and say, yo, we need to strike everybody that jokes like that. Either you're gay or they're racist. That's what they troll and do. So what's your pro? See, eat fat tacos. Number one, read the name first. Young Vibrant, and then read what they write, and you're like, oh yeah, they are children. Protein's rich. Yeah, logically. Dunga, what up? Will it burn? Shut up. Ray, you definitely need to sub up. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. Subscribe, just like me. I got a lot of time for you, Ben. There is no take responsibility for that. Actually, absolutely right, Bill. It's kids. Okay. It's coming, but yeah, Miss Vibrant. That's what they do. That's why you know what I mean? I think they're bots. Hey, that too high. I'm back. Stephanie, what up? 3. No, be greedy when I like a lot. Yours good. Emily, what up? Put. Miss Marina, what up? John 3. We have no idea. Do you know how to fight? Yes, I always recommend every young man, especially young men. If you get a weapon, have a license, and have some sort of fighting ability behind your belt. Whether it's karate, I box. Whether it's karate, boxing, something. I recommend that for all young men in particular. But like I said, everybody, if you get a weapon, get that thing licensed. Hello, I'm new here. What up, Emmanuel? This is BenHasLuv TV. I interview women from all over the planet, and I drop these interviews every day. Right? So you definitely, from Haiti, Asia, Europe, I interview women from all over the planet and ask them how it's like being from that ethnic background. It's YouTube. What? It's YouTube, duh. There's gonna be here. You watched Attack on Titans. No, I was here before it changed my view. Okay, Stephanie. Fact. Okay, so buddy, can you fight? Yeah, I can fight. You wanna see? Facts, I box. Word. Favorite pickup sport. I'm very athletic, so anything. Let me see. You do 20 push-ups, Ray, and then DM it to me. Do you hit traps? Yeah, I do. Bet you never had a job. Yeah, I did when I was in Gus Bus. Yes, I did have a job. Especially when I used to live in Florida. I had a time living with your mama. Now I got one kid. Now kids have kids too. Yeah, I want to see. What do you want to see? Bro, stop being mean to him. Oh, no, Stephanie, don't worry. Just like the other girl, Vibrant. Don't worry about the trolls, Stephanie. Thank you. Thank you for holding my back down. Don't worry about the trolls. Let them talk. Now I don't got no kids, unfortunately. But this year we gonna fix that. Bet 20 ain't none. I'm all natural, Dunga. Do you have a woman? Now, I talk to a lot of women, Uncharted. I'm on my lunch. What do you do, love? You see, you put it out there, so you might as well say what you do, love. Do you like to do drugs, friend? Hell no. We don't do drugs in this chat. You can't look like me and do drugs. Can't look like me and be mean to women, and you can't do drugs and mean to yourself. My 20 done for what? Enough said. Okay. Okay, Ray, I'm gonna just believe that. You said, do we want to see you fight? Yeah. How old are you? I'm 42 years old, 261. 1367. What up? Namaste. Namaste. Then you still sleeping around at 42. Damn, bro, you got... It's private. So first you throw it out there, now you talking about it's private. I hope I don't... Listen. Ain't no way. Yeah, I'm 42, man. I don't drink or smoke. I eat plants 3 times a week. The rest of the week, I eat salmon. I exercise twice a day. Appreciate that, Uncharted. See, so. Hey, Miss Vibrant, it's no special pill, it's no special meal. I'm just consistent. Right? I do calisthenics in the day. I do metal in the night. I'm doing all right, show. Appreciate that, 147. All right, it's 261. My protein, quinoa. Once in a while I do protein powder, but quinoa is where I get it from mostly. Or quinoa rice, if y'all know it as that, but it's quinoa. Okay, just appreciate that, young boy. You ever had some anxiety problems? Hell yeah, JDN. And this was lung surgery, and that created a lot of anxiety in my. People don't even know how you can rewrite your DNA, but when that lung surgery, it changed up the inner workings of my body, and I started to catch panic attacks and all types of stuff. But I used to, I can't even grab it now, but you can get diffusers and put chamomile oil in it. All right, that's one way. And I help with that anxiety stuff. Do you have a black mamba? Exercise keeps you alive. Word, Uncharted. I'm going to get, I actually read we can get protein from plants. Yes, and quinoa is a fruit. People don't even know that. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Hell no about what, Stephanie? I can't even do a pull-up, man. You've been through a lot. Yeah, one tired boy. I think that should be my name. But one tired man. The poor goldfish. Stephanie, how old are you? Love, you got kids, love? Okay, well, I gotta go. Continue having a great day, Vibrant, Miss Vibrant. Continue having a great day. You see how I said that? Because I already know you woke up. Once your eyes open, your day's going great. So continue to have a great one. When I see how strong and fine gorilla. Exactly, young boy. And that's where I got some of my because I was like, yo, gorillas and horses. I'm like, and I worked around horses before. One horse costs $1 million. It's a big money in horse racing. Anyway, I was like, yo, how they big like this? All they eat is plants. Gorillas, one of the main things they get their protein from is bamboo shoots, which I eat. Right? I figured you are. All right, Stephanie. No, I'm not married, so I am one. Rips in the house. You look unique. Appreciate that, home. Yo, CJ from Sadiq, you late on the jokes. Bamboo shoots, young boy. You got a Chinatown in like every town in every state. You got like a Chinatown in every state. Right? That's where you can find, because that's Chinese, they cook that. It's like a noodle. It's the bamboo. It's bamboo, but you cook it and it's like noodle. That's what the silverback gorillas eat. Majority, that's where they get their stuff from. But the horses, the hay, it's called alfalfa hay. I was like, alfalfa hay? Boom! Whole Foods, alfalfa sprouts. It is nutrient dense. Yes, sir. Yes, you are. Yeah, I didn't know people were saying that. So I know you didn't, Sadiq. You late on it. The way a human processes food is different from any other species. Very true. Very true. Yeah, absolutely right. Yes, a silverback gorilla and a horse, it has a lot to do with their genetics, but also with what they eat. Of course, I work out, Skyke. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Riff, you funny. Yeah, I work out. I do calisthenics in the daytime and metal in the evening. A video dropped already. I think I got a challenge. Just like I said. What up, D-Drawn? Yeah, I think it was a think piece that dropped. You know, I dropped think pieces. Think pieces is art that you present that makes people think. I think I dropped a think piece right now, but like I said, you're always gonna get a video of me interviewing some beautiful woman from one of you guys' countries every day. So that's definitely why y'all should tune in. What other foods that animals eat do you prefer? I'm vegan and want to eat. Well, those were the 147 gi. Those were the main two, because I used to have these feats of wanting to be super big and strong or for only plants. It's not gonna happen. But I wanted to have at least this size eating only plants. And then I went straight to, that's all I studied. I said, I'm gonna look for the biggest animals out there, mammals, right? And see biggest and strongest and see what they're eating. And then when I got across horses and the gorillas, that's all I needed. Because that's how I know it. Just like I said, it does have a lot to do with their genetics also. But those foods keep size, they're nutrient dense, not just for They got everything in bamboo shoots. They got everything in alfalfa sprouts. You get alfalfa sprouts from Whole Foods, and bamboo shoots got a Chinatown in every state in America. Matter of fact, the Chinese, they've been buying up everything, so you can find it somewhere. They're in Jamaica, Africa, everywhere they got some hand in somewhere. Probably use push-ups and pull-ups. Yep. I do calisthenics in the daytime. Well, I do calisthenics all the time. And bamboo is always good. Yeah, but by the way, Ben, OU red meat cures depression. Yeah, red, they did have some studies that said red, because, red, when you eat a meal that you like, it releases the chemical dopamine, which dopamine also is a motivational chemical. But yes, it releases that. So when they have found that when people eat, in particular, red meat, even though we do know that it does create mucus and inflammation buildup, that's why it's not the best for the body, right? But when they did studies, they saw that it was bringing people cortisol levels all the way down. You know what I mean? And Dr. Jordan Peterson, he was a testament to that. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Jordan Peterson, he was like, yo, once he ate it, right? Because his daughter recommended it because he was suffering from extreme depression. It damn near cured it. See, you laugh because you know I'm right. Pesticides are great with a good diet. What? Awesome turban. It's a do-rag user. Serotonin is for depression. Serotonin is secreted more when you're happy. Cortisol is secreted when you're sad. Even though both of those is part of the neurotransmitters in your body, that helps dictate your sexual orientation. Or not orientation, your sexual preference. Yeah, I'm very steady. Do. Do you know blue whale lungs reduce the chances of... Here we go. Now, everybody wants to spit random facts. I mean, good. I love to see that somebody got knowledge, but the only reason we're spitting any facts is because people are trying to eat the healthiest and be strong while they're doing it. Dunga. But thanks for that, Dunga. 3828, what up? User for real, those scars? No, from the streets, user. Stab and shot. Are you going to... Tough do-rag. Appreciate that. The only animal, if you do consume animal to eat, is salmon. Not shark, not duck, not tripe. Salmon for the creatine and omega. And very little protein in it. But they even recommend older folks to take creatine because it can promote strength. It can promote muscle development. Inspirational! You gotta remember, inspirational. First mistake is letting somebody take your smile away. Oh, word, love. You come to New York, love. As long as you're a woman, I got a rose for you. And I'm not saying that to be funny or disrespectful, because I get this all the time. Gay men come on here acting like they're a girl. You know what I mean? I had one on, because I used to go live on TikTok. And this guy, he got pictures on his page of some black woman. Oh, I'm here now. I'm in New York. Every 2 seconds. Oh, I'm right around the corner. I'm like, all right, I'm standing right here in the roses. Come get one. Oh, I'm 2 blocks away. I'm like, what? Then, I caught on and I'm like, all right. Because they do that. And listen, men who see me, you get a strong handshake. Women, they get it wrong. Yeah, love that. If I can tell you, listen, I told you I got an exciting life, but it's a lot of devils. I think I told you at one time, devil came up to me. I give you $10,000, you come home with me. And you know, radical feminists, they use them to try to grape us, right? I'm like, 10,000. I said, if you had 100 grand, I wouldn't come. This white boy leaned back like Fat Joe. I'm actually 17 cent fire under. He said, first he leaned forward like Ninja, you know I got 100,000. I'm like, I bet you do. Bet you got it in your sock too. But if you had that, I don't need it. And then it hit him. He's like, I know this ninja ain't just turned down 100 grand. I'm like, yeah. And then the white girl he had with him, she's like trying to bat her eyes. I'm like, if you don't get out my face, but you know I had to play it off because I was around Trump building too. Because Trump got a lot of buildings, but Columbus Circle in Manhattan, everybody got a good job over there. All the black, I love to see so many black folks. But everybody, all the women. The women are so beautiful, man. Yeah, but it's like especially the black women over there. Like everybody making over like 100 grand of them over there is like, I'm like, that's who you got to be around. But it's just, you know, there's still adversities of life. If anything, man. Thanks, Riff. Australians in the house. If you are new, I need you to. I just ate, so my gut poking out a little bit. I was like, dang, I'm looking like a little 2 weeks maybe, and I'm carrying low, so I think it's a boy. Excuse me. I said I gotta go. I gotta go to the laundromat. Still ain't go from yesterday. Not your average juju. I think you meant to say jujitsu. Jutsu sorcerer. You used every letter in the alphabet. That's what we're gonna call you. You used every letter in the alphabet just to ask me that question. You were better off letting YouTube name you, because I know you took time to make that name too. That's why I stay positive. Who you telling, love? Listen, it took me a minute to get here. I can tell you a whole lot of, it's just, y'all may need to, because love, I don't know, I had some, I know women. I know women, right? Oh, it's jujitsu, right, Riff? I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay, word. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, like a mix of Eddie Murphy and 50 Cent. No, I'm actually a mixture of Dikembe Mutombo and Jamie Foxx, Jay White. But some outfits I would wear in the summer, love, I posted them when I'm interviewing women. You'll see some of my outfits. Those outfits, it makes a great day super califragilisticexpialidociously great. Right, but then it just makes the day so, I'm telling you, I go through so much amazing things. It's like, you know what I mean? Like one time I had on them outfits, and you know in New York, it's a lot of those double-decker buses with clear plastic glass. You know, tourists, is either the roofs open so they can see from the top, or it's just a double-decker bus with just glass, and they just sit like this in it, and they can see, and I'm like, 3-4 blocks down, and I see these white women I'm like, oh, okay, what up, white ladies? Bro, you Abbies. What did that mean, 2X Richie? Some gummies free. Bro. Yeah, but who you telling, Riff? But nah, the way I talk, like, if y'all look at my page, I don't, like, number one, I say this, because I'm really on some focus. Like, even though some of these women, they was, like, too sexy, and they took it from me. But I gave it up. Wait. It's if you live in New York and you can't get a woman, this is what people hear about New York. New York is women. This is why they say if you could last here, this is one of the main reasons. Y'all think it's just because it's hard. No, for men, it's just beautiful women on the street 24/7. I'm dead serious. It makes the day what? Were those real words? Yeah, no, it makes yeah. Oh, Hope, I forgot. I'm too old. That was a reference from Mary Poppins. Yes. Hope prevail. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Just grapes me already. Yeah, figure. Yeah, I get old, man. I get old, man. Bro, you sound like my daughter. Torment women, Toronto women are going. Yeah, of course. Listen, love, and I interviewed. Listen, when the dancing men from the States come here and go crazy. There's beautiful women. From me doing this, and I already knew that, but from me interviewing women, love, I don't think there's nowhere on the planet that there's not a sexy woman. I'm gonna be dead serious. I don't, cause I said like some of them will come and say I'm born in West Africa, right? But some of them will say countries in Africa I don't even know, and I'll be like, damn, you so like damn. They go, I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like you too sexy. Like I'm like, what country is that you just said? You know what I mean? But that's why I always try to ask the country, how do you approach a woman on the streets? I'm super smooth. What's that in your head? It's a do-rag. Keeps the hair curly. Not every woman is a woman though. Here we go. Here we go with the we don't tolerate no hate. We know women bashing, no man bashing here. NYC has the best game. NYC that's pretty no, there's love. There's gorgeous if you talking about attitudes, the way they think, that's a different topic. But there are beautiful women everywhere. Like I'm telling you guys, I done interviewed over 1,000 women, and that made me, even though I already knew it, because I'm like, you got to have at least one pretty person in a cave somewhere, right? What's that on your But can I wear a do-rag? Yeah, you can do whatever you want, scared. Just make sure you respect yourself, then you can respect others. Super dope, smooth, fast, yeah. Wear just to try to be gangster. No, do-rags ain't worn to, see, you're jurors finest. Well, you're definitely not from America, because you think this is to look gangster. You look like you've been watching too many YouTubes of Americans. Yeah, I mean, no, this is to keep the hair curly, especially as a person with melanin in their skin. I love with all the cultures you're right. Yeah, love. Yeah. Canada, what? I heard y'all Labor Day, I heard y'all Labor Day is because, you know, even though New York Labor Day finally stepped it up last year. Finally came back. Oh, Claire knows what I'm talking about. Claire done seen Mary. Clara, you done seen Mary Poppins. Okay. I'm not bashing women. I get it, Hope. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Beautiful women over. You're absolutely right, love. I don't think. But yeah, you guys, love, you're in Canada. That Labor Day out there, boy, I heard it's top tier. I heard it's top tier. I heard y'all like neck and neck with Trinidad. Just like I said, New York, it used to be D. But before last year, it was, I mean, they got corny. That was corny. Am I right? New York, they overstepped it up in New York, though. So I go all the time. But especially last year, I went in that outfit I be talking about. So I had a super great time. People, I don't think it's too again. Just to portray it. Heck no, I'm not no gangster. I ain't no YN. That's why I don't even like to talk about this. But y'all like to hear about negativity and not even be involved in it, right? What soccer team do you support? Anyone with black folks? Dunga. Toronto and mini New York. Oh, okay. What's cool about Labor Day in Canada? Nah, they're just the women. The ratio of women, because I started to believe that Miami was the king. I was starting to believe Miami, Florida is the king and queen of Labor Day. You know why? Because whenever they have the parades out in the town, it'll make the women come out their house. Because it's in the town. And you see everybody's house, they open the door. So what the women do, they come out with the muumuu on the head and the pajamas. Don't nobody want to see that. I want to see what God done gave you, or at least your doctor. You know what I'm saying? How many women do you approach a week? Hundreds of women, huh? But you know, it's expensive, man. Yeah, it is expensive out here, Prevail. No, not you. I'm talking about people who want to be. Oh yeah, and King Von. Listen, King Von, he can rap, but I don't support. Just like I said, out of 42 years, I did not understand that killing would become so cool. The starter kick, especially you got NBA Youngboy, the leaders of YN. I can't listen to that stuff because words are frequencies. It'll start to put too much cortisol. It's basically hypnotic because the chemicals in your body, negative chemicals in your body, will start to secrete itself too much, and people wonder why They want to go and buy a gun now. They want to go cop some weight, some drugs, and you're really being hypnotized by that music. You know what I'm saying? And the starter kit to becoming a rapper, and these labels, I'm gonna just use the word elites. They push that. Cameron, the rapper, he said it. He said when he first got signed, the label was like, here's some money to go buy some guns and go make some videos. Cameron, the rapper, on his show said that. Oh, what is drop? Man, I will show you around. Just hit me up. Say less, Hope. Damn, where you approach a woman in Super? That shit. Oh, no, I just JDN. I know you still trying to troll, but you got greatness in you though, JDN. I can see it. All the gay talk and all the trolling you're doing. The way I move, what's the new word you young folks use? I aura form like a mother. Like I just stand somewhere and everybody just gonna come. That's why all the police, they be trying to talk to me. And when they talking to me, they see, oh, they're like, hey, you want him? Come get him. I'm like, listen, officer, I don't need your help. Yes, can't even go to Congo. But yeah, but it's not even about the love. It's not even about the shootings. Because I go to Labor Day every year and I never see it, right? But Miami, it's not in the town. It's a college campus, right? That you got to pay to get in. But I never pay. But, couldn't get it. But when it's in the town, right? Like New York, right? Trinidad, they say that's cool. It makes I go to my Labor Day for women. I don't know what anybody. I get for the food and then the paint. I don't want to get dirty. Don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? I go to see the women. It's like you're gonna see so many black women. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole bunch of black women. Don't get me wrong. I love all women, but it's like to be around so many black women. It's damn near hypnotic. You just become so. You like, damn, everybody's so sexy. You know what I'm saying? But when it's in the town, they don't wear a good outfit. As I said, they open up the door, thing on their head, say my pants on. Nobody want to see that. Miami, it's in the college campus and it's like hundreds of acres. I know how to get in, how I get in, but it's literally at least 30 women for every one man. I'll boost your testosterone. Eat healthier, JDN. And that goes straight up. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these things people don't even know is raising the estrogen. Because men and women, we both have estrogen and testosterone in us. And people don't even know. In a man, estrogen helps dictate. It's a small percentage, but it also helps dictate how masculine a man acts. Right? But that's why people don't even know they want to demasculate men. Right? Because they want more control. Mm-hmm. So if you look, they have a lot of products that say BPA free. That's what you need to buy. Because even just touching these plastics, the chemical from the plastic go in your body and it raise your estrogen. That's why a lot of men are like, damn, my testosterone lows. You feeling more sensitive than usual. You got to look at what you're eating and what you're touching. Right? People don't even know that. No, I'm not Muslim. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious, Ashanti. And I'm definitely going to start traveling in another 2 months and everybody's going to know. Everybody's going to know because I'm coming to you guys, countries and states and continents, handing out free roses to women. So everybody's going to know. So when you see me in your country or continent, if you're a girl, you better come get a rose. And I'll let you grab my booty too. But if you're a brother, you get a strong handshake. No, I don't got no pets, Claire. I see. Nah, I don't like cats. I had 11 dogs at one time. All of them got killed. So I was like, no, we ain't doing that no more. Yes, word, love you. I thought this was $1 billion industry. Everybody, when I come on here, nobody know what this is. I thought these been out forever, do-rags. I'm gonna start boxing, man. I got a word. I got him in the fuck up, little episode. Yeah, JDN. One great way to find to fix a lot of that is you got to find your wolf pack. And one of the best places to find your wolf pack, when I say wolf pack, meaning a strong group of people that always brings you up. And you're probably the one who brings people up the most. But yeah, I mean, you could create a group like that. Just is the gym. Go to the gym, frequent gyms, and you'll start to find that, JD, and that will start to help that. Because just like I said, your cortisol levels are too high. But the average person is addicted to elevated cortisol levels, to stress. And people are like, what? How? Because the social constructs, you know what I mean? To live has become more distracting than ever, right? So just to live, you got to get a job, you got to pay bills, so that makes people more addicted to stress. That's why you see Starbucks became a $1 billion industry. People have gotten addicted to caffeine because it keeps them to stay up to deal with these social constructs, right? And caffeine is terrible for the body, especially when I use it for the gym. I bring people down. Oh, word 123. But if you're not treating women right or yourself, you're about to get got. So if you want to troll, keep it up. Bruh, I isolate, man. Social anxiety and shit. Well, you definitely need to start with the gym, JDN. Because now it's coming out. See, I know how to pull greatness out of people because you was trolling earlier. Now it's coming out. Now because it's coming out what you want to say. You go, JDN, you definitely need to watch my think pieces. Yes, everything's labeled on my page. My think pieces, it shows everybody there's only one race, the human race, and something may be standing in your way to make yourself the best version of yourself, and I help people figure that out. I got a think piece called Where Are You Going? Trying to find myself turned into a war zone. You need to watch that. You look like you can do pull-ups. Yes, I can. 1604. I just posted some exercise video. Oh, yo, what up? 23. But my exercise videos, go check those out. And spam the comment section. Say what you like, what you don't like, what you want more advice on, whatever, what have you. Shoot, if you could correct me on something, I take advice also. Coffee better than them. It starts within the mind. Yes, yeah, absolutely right. Word up. Y'all heard what Love said. Here we go with the jokes. Deep soul. You can't be that old, all right? But you know about roses, but you children, y'all be on the Salam alaikum. Oh, I thought you said something else. But yeah, the creator is great. 1131. Wait, my brother. What are you talking about, club? Bro, I'm from Serbia, and I'm only 13. I can do 50 push-ups. Word, that's good, 23. Well, you definitely need to go on my exercise playlist and go see what's up with that, man. Because I got challenges on here, too. I'm not only built like a Power Ranger and move like like Blade for nothing. I got exercise videos. I got sports videos. I just started posting those, right? If you guys are liking them, then I'm going to start going live because that's what you guys ask. Ben, can you go live when you're in the gym? Ben, can you go live when you play sports? I posted. I used to. You guys wasn't showing up. So I posted those videos. If you guys start liking them, sharing them, telling me you're learning something from them, giving some advice, I know all of my exes, shit, I was super addicted. Y'all think y'all did, because you talking about drinking coffee, but I'm talking about like the concentrated version for working out. It's always like 400 milligrams in a scoop. You know what I mean? I'll take 2 of them joints, have a super workout, but then I replace that. You know what I replace that with? Grapes. Right? Don't get me wrong. If I run out my grapes, I'll go get some caffeine again. But grapes, it's the fructose, the natural sugar. They lied to us. We don't need no sugar, diabetes, no processed sugar. All right, the insulin in the body will convert the sugar into energy. Fructose, natural sugar. Grapes with seeds. Farmers markets, you can Google that everywhere. The elites made their smart devices go all over the planet. So somebody got a smart device that can Google farmers markets. Go get you some grapes. Brother, I am built like that. Thanks. You look buff. Appreciate that, Jacob. You know. Where are you? Okay, 1604. Okay, word. Yeah, love the grapes. And because people in the gym, I be sitting there with a bowl like this. They be like this. That's why I go to a lot of gyms, because I'm him for real. Like, don't mess up my workout. I had some guy, he fat, big old gut. Hey, what you eating grapes for? I'm explaining to him, right, love? He's like, with seeds, it just have seeds, because it doesn't matter whether it's green or red. You know what I mean? And you, just like I say, farmers markets are least likely to be touched by the government, right? But you still have to vet out farmers markets, because you can have some of them that don't clean their fruit right. But that's the best place to get your fruits from. Yeah, but and just like I said, if you're going to eat them like that, you can't. Because when I do certain diets, I only eat grapes for like 3 weeks, right? But you can't mix grapes with standard American diet, right? Standard American diet, like fried food, processed foods, because it will elevate your sugar, right? Because it doesn't mix well with stuff that's unnatural for the body. Frozen green grapes. And a lot of frozen stuff, Riff, is because you want to get fruit that damn near was just grown, because when it's frozen a package, that means hands touched it. Right? So if you can get it not frozen, not packaged, great. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely got to clean them. I ain't saying go buy probably get the heebie-jeebies. You clean them, get you some apple cider vinegar or some sea salt. Throw some water in there, shake it up, boom, boom, boom. Get to eating. Now I mean, oh yeah, you can do that, Riff. Yeah, there you go. No, you was trolling earlier, JDM, but nah, that's what I said. We all, especially, listen, you see I done went through all this stuff. You think I wouldn't, and these days they made being depressed too cool, like too popular, excuse me. They made it too popular. So people like to sit in depression instead of fixing it. You know what I'm saying? Because they be, and they don't call it depression no more. They call it mental health. Mental health. And people like to sit in it and waddle in being sad and down. It's like, nah, you got to fix it. And everybody knows what's wrong with them. That's what my think pieces help you. Y'all definitely need to go check out my think pieces. Everybody knows what's wrong. I don't care who you are, what you say you are. You know what's wrong with you. You know what's making you sad. What I did and what I still do, wake up every morning and write it down. You too fat, I need to lose weight. Word up, you heard what Rich said. You too fat, you need to lose weight. I need to sign up for a gym. I need to go on a grape diet, only eat grapes for 3 weeks like Ben. Your breath stink, I need to change my toothbrush. I need to change my toothpaste. Your hair nappy, I need to get a haircut once a week. Your clothes ain't too short, okay, I'm working, I need to get a job, take $100, go to Macy's, buy an outfit. Everybody knows what's wrong. Courage, yo, I need courage. Yeah, girl, but JDN, you gotta understand, Rome wasn't built in a day. Wellen, what up, Wellen? Riff, I like you, Riff. Riff moving how he's supposed to move. You heard? Fruits in the end is way sweeter. Keep going deep. You're right. So you're right. And eating, we're fruitarians, right? And everything I'm saying, you can either look it up or even better, to create your own hypothesis, do an experiment on yourself. If I say eating this and drinking it, try it. Try it. H3O2 is what the body needs, right? That's the melon family. Grapes. Word up, Riff. My chest is grapes. If your chest flat, Luke, I need push-ups for 30 days straight. In the morning and the evening, 5 sets. And then you get like this. The steroids build muscle. It does. No, Luke, you gotta. That's another thing. Oh, well, I'm glad you asked that, Luke. I don't recommend nobody take steroids, right? Because you can look like me without taking steroids. Look at me. That's number one. Number two, if you're gonna do all of that, might as well go on a bodybuilding competition. Because what do you need steroids for? What do you need steroids for? How to get abs? Your diet mainly. I used to have a gut because when you eat clean, you go around people who don't, they'll try to feed you like you homeless. And they'll try to force food on you. And I went on a fruit juice diet for 4 days. By the third day, abs was back. But I did a ab workout, the 5 sets in the morning and the evening. I did that actually 3 times a day. If I was out on the street, I'll find a bathroom and do a quick 5 sets. 20 a clip. I was dead serious because I was too depressed when that happened. I went around my ex, her dumb little son. I'm trying to hold the gut in. He's like this, hey, Ben. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I damn near threw that kid off the roof. You about to learn how to fly today. But because of that, I was like, nah, I got to fix this. So I only drank fruit juice and water also. It was regular water. It wasn't, you know what I mean? But fruit juice and water for 3 days straight with those ab workouts. Push-ups don't even hit the upper. Yes, it does. Boom! Boom! Upper chest. Oh, damn. Y'all ain't even see that. I thought you saw it. Let me try to angle you. Boom! Boom! You're welcome. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. I think a challenge is dropping today because every day I got everything pre-scheduled, right? I got everything pre-scheduled. So videos are gonna drop whether I come on live or not. Y'all just come to my page and come get this positivity. Make sure you're treating yourself right. Show you how to treat women right. Make them smile. All that good stuff. Eat healthy. All of that. I'm about to start. We're gonna drop tomorrow how I cook. Right? When I'm cooking plants. Right? Because I tried that. I gained weight during Christmas. You look hard. Thanks, San. Pause. I don't even know what to say to that, San. I look hard. But diet is the main thing. Yeah, yes, it's about what you put in your mouth. Oh, let me phrase that correctly. But what you consume. It's about what you consume first before you really go to the exercising. Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day, though, love. The prison gym. Mostly testosterone continue. What? Yeah, testosterone, exercise, diet, and Syntho. Deep, you funny. I mean, so I can't. Y'all got these crazy names. Around Christmas, you again. And so we want to do more. So, come on, you live in a. This is an apartment, love. I showed y'all my apartment. What's a hostel? What's that? A joke? I'm actually 18 and a half cent. San. How so sweet. Meet again. Yeah, well, what up, Mel? What up, Primo in the house? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. I got. Ooh, okay. Good thing I got out. Okay. Yeah, trip. Trip out. Oh man, damn. Nice to meet you again. Nice to meet you, Mel. Oh, sorry, love. Whew, didn't catch that one. You know, I had those moments sometimes. Yeah, I do burpees 1286, but I don't go hard with them, no. It's almost like doing muscle ups. Like, people do that to show that they reach some achievement, right? They're great for the body, but that's not my main, I don't incorporate that mainly for my workouts. You know, you need to look at some of your 1286 because I go super hard. Pause. Right, but I got to exercise. Everything's labeled on my page. 1286 playlist, exercise playlist. Go to the exercise playlist and you see how I give it up. Appreciate that 1604. So that's someone calls you don't forget. Absolutely right, Clara. Avocados, yeah. When I'm eating plants, it's avocado, quinoa, alfalfa sprouts, green apples. That's what I eat when I'm eating plants for those 3 days. Yes, I do remember you, Mel. Because I'm like, I normally remember certain parts of people names that stand out. Bolo, because I was calling you Mama and then Bolo, and I'm like, all right. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, quinoa is great. Quinoa is great. It's great. It's great for especially for protein. You know what I mean? That's a plant. It's a fruit. And people don't even know that because they label it like rice, like quinoa rice. But quinoa is actually a fruit, right? But yes, if you're trying to get protein, that helps because you know when you're only eating plant you can either say to gain weight or to slow you. Because when you only eat plant, you're gonna lose weight, right? But to gain weight or to slow down how much weight you lose, quinoa helps keep weight on you. Protein is what you need to consume a lot, especially when you're eating plants only. Get fit, get money, get money. Yeah, I figured you would find that funny, JDN. Oh yeah, 1604. Whatever floats your boat. But on this chat, I promote biological men marrying biological women, having children, and building up these strong economies. Because we work better together, y'all. That's how it always has worked. All these lies in the media, you open your application, Facebook, Instagram, it's saying women saying they don't like men, men saying they don't like. That's not what I see. I interviewed over 1,000 women. They love us. They love us, fellas. They love us. Don't worry. Don't get me wrong. The ones that act like they don't because of radical feminism or these other communities forcing them to say, girl, man ain't shit. No. What y'all dealing with two specimens that are too horny. That's why y'all say convincing these women men ain't, nah. Exactly. I see what Love's saying, but you know what I'm saying? When you open, that's why they ain't gonna put me on TV. They're not gonna put love on TV saying that. They ain't gonna put love on TV, especially. Hold on, we gonna get this right there. Bam. Not saying that. They're not gonna put her on TV saying that. Nope. Tell you the truth, they probably would have fired her from wherever she working. Yes, there are crazy people, love. That's it. But these anecdotal personal experiences that people go through, they dictate all of life from it, right? That's why I tell you, everybody should be very studied, right? Because it's like if I walked outside and got beat up by an Asian, I can't go, I hate all Asians. You know what I mean? But if you study, you probably, even though their history they don't even, right? But if you probably look up, oh, that was the Asian gang, the Yakuza, and they was having an initiation that day, and I walked on the wrong block. Next thing you know, I probably find an Asian girl that do something real nice for me. You know what I mean? Help me get an opportunity. So yes, there are that, but we gotta understand, love. We've all been trained. All of us are how we are, not by accident. It was by design, because structural things was put into place to make us act how we act. We go outside every day looking for bad. You gotta understand you have to do that for good also. That's why I said that word happy. You look for bad. What does he mean? We want to go out, we want to smoke the weed. You go out, you drink the liquor. You go out, you go to the club. You go out, you're gonna look for bad. You have to look for good too. You know what I normally, even though it's like blindfolded now, but what people should normally do, I would normally leave 9 in the morning to 7 at night, always looking for good people. Good women, really. You know what I mean? Nobody in the chat does that. I put $100 right now. Nobody in the chat goes out on an off day 9 in the morning to 7 at night looking for great people. That's why I said you gotta go out looking for good too, because we will all go out looking for bad. When you start doing that, then love what you're saying, your perception will start to change. You start to go, wow. Because when you don't look, you know what I'm saying? Bad always comes to you first. That's just what negativity does. You go out and you don't look, that's what's gonna come. It's not even about attracting. That's just what, and I gotta do more research on that, because that's just what happens with everybody. If you go out and you're not intentional about looking for good, bad's just gonna come. That's what happens with everybody. When you go out and you are actually intentional, you know what women from back in the day used to do, love? They'll go, you know what? Okay, I walked around Wall Street. I saw a lot of guys with green suits. I like guys with green suits. You know what? I'ma just start walking around Wall Street now. They don't like Wall Street. Okay, you know what? Downtown Brooklyn. I went around downtown Brooklyn. It used to be, because women don't holler at men. Hey guys, let me get your phone number. That's not girl code. That's not what women do. But women from back in the day, they would place themselves around areas where they thought, because they would do research. And this is before all the internet and all that. They would research, or their homegirls like, girl, over here, girl. They'll go over there, place themselves. And it don't have to be a club atmosphere. We're not talking about the club. Because that's especially where you find all the negativity at. You know what I'm saying? You may walk somewhere, been told to go somewhere, went to a park or something, jogged or something, saw an area, you need to start placing yourself there more. And this is what I tell with, like, especially with women. Okay, around that park, okay, you don't like the job, okay, there's a little restaurant over there. Who should I go with? Go by yourself. Go to a restaurant, go by yourself, leave your phone in the car. See, love, you shouldn't do that, love, because we need you. We don't want you. We need you. You talking about you, and I hear a lot of women say that because, I mean, like I said, it's higher estrogen levels. It does create that sort of thinking, but you really don't want that, because number one, between men and women, you're the social of the two, right? You online, hell no. Online is worse than the club. I know brothers specifically use and I'm talking about when AOL was out, specifically use that, and they will sleep with 5-6 women a day. Even though I was doing that without that, but that's a different story. But I'm like, damn, because I'm still not internet savvy like that. I'm talking about when AOL first came out, and it was when I was like, oh, okay, good. Me neither, love. But yeah, to stay away from that stuff. And that's one of the key catalysts in the reason of the separation between men and women. That's what, man, listen. Yeah, I get it, love. I get it. but we need you. We don't want you. Right? So put yourself out there more. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere. Go to a restaurant and eat by yourself. You know, when I do that, girls be like, they'll see me and they even though they wanted me, but some of them be looking at me like, he ain't got nobody. But I'll be there, I don't care. I ordered another plate, lady. You know what I mean? I don't be caring what they say. You know what I'm saying? I'll find them like that, and guess what else to happen? But oh, okay. But yeah, just if you don't have no issues, that's cool. But staying by yourself and that type of talk, I'm not with all of that. I'm private. What? You selling drugs? You selling drugs too? Welcome to the family. Oh, you got dead bodies hidden, huh? I need some guns. You know where I can get some guns? Let me stop joking like that on here. I'm 6'1", JDN. How tall are you? Matter of fact, how old are you, JDN? Let's start there. Yeah, I figured you'd get quiet. JDN, you definitely need to go look at my think pieces, man. And that helps reevaluate how you think. All right? Because a lot of people, just like I said, it's because of the media also. That's why I produce more than I consume. Whenever I'm really on this internet, it's me putting something out here. Oh, well, that's cool, 1604, because, you know, of course, women, you guys with these outrageous standards, but women love a tall guy. And I'm tripping. Because the average man, at least in the United States, is 5'9", and women want 6 foot men. Anyway, forget what I was saying. You're 30? All right, okay. JDN, you know what? No, saying that's very mature. As long as you understand that. As long as you understand, like I said, all of us know what's wrong and we got to fix that. JDN, saying that, you're ahead of the game. You just like I always recommend people just start writing down what's wrong and knocking it out. People look at me like, what? It's not that easy. Trust me, it is. Because now when you come back to that paper, you may want to add some more. Hey, yo, my left leg too long. I need to get shoes with a platform. You start knocking that list off, whatever's wrong. Because now you're going to start focusing. And that's the key thing. I don't want to give all these other fake things that force salience in the butt. Because, focus is what a lot of people lack. It's because of a lot of the foods. It is done by design. A lot of these foods are making people have ADHD. But anyway, there's certain things that you could do that will help rewrite how the brain thinks, right? Because right now, a lot of the people, especially in the chat, but on the planet, they're too trained to be unfocused. I see you, Golden. Love, right? Let me tell you something, love. Because I understand you guys. That's why it's easy for me, right? It's like, I love women too much. Like, the average man is addicted to women, but especially in America, they tell you that's bad. You're a dog. And so you have a lot of men drifting away from being addicted to women, right? But you, women, it's because of hypergamy, right? It's women want, and you can't help it. Number one, you choose a guy as if, biologically speaking. You choose men as if you're choosing a baby father, whether you believe it or not. That's just the biology of a woman. You can't help that, right? And the fact that you give birth has a lot to do with a lot, right? But it makes women, snowboarding, I love all women, the one you know, but because of that, hypergamy? It makes hypergamy evolved into something ridiculous because now women want somebody who's on their level or more, and now women are become more successful, right? But that's still it make women, because y'all want a tall man and the average man is 5'9". Y'all don't want somebody who's broke, but black folks especially are the 1% of the rich. See, it's a lot of these statistics that makes what women want now not a great thing. It makes you guys, and then you say you're settling if you have to deal with somebody who is not there yet. right? And so, yes, of course, you think you smell, yeah. Of course, the package got to look presentable. But before I gained weight, y'all seen all this, like, oh, girl, he too, what he done went through. Don't even look at him. Let's keep walking. I don't know what's wrong with, where you from? Call Trump on your ass. You said you got your papers? This how y'all act, right? It's not just about an insecure man, because it's just like I said, my father was poor. Love, would you get a poor guy? A guy that don't got no money? Would you answer that question? Hated hypergamy, but now I learned to plan. See, deep soul, it's not about, we not talking like that. You lucky you bald. I'm not bald. You different color hat. Woo woo. You got a different color hat. It's a do-rag. I'm like, hat. When did you start boxing? 14 is when I started everything. It's when I started exercising and all that. Boxing, exercise, and all that. You know what I mean? And I started to take it more serious, though. Everything. Because I started exercising and boxing like 13, 14. Right? But I started, I'm going to be honest, it was like maybe 8 years ago when I started to take the boxing and the exercising seriously. Because I was like, but I always knew how to fight. Because you that skinny. I was born in Africa, so I came to America. America definitely was letting me know that they don't like Africans, right? African booty scratcher, all of that crap. You know what I mean? So it made me develop a mouth. So I would talk crap to everybody, and then I get jumped a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that was, I had to learn how to fight because I'm skinny. That's why in a rap song, Joel Santana, he goes, "This is the city where the skinny niggas die. The city where the skinny niggas lie. Nope, 4, 5, 5 on my side, resting on my thigh." Like that's how, because when you was skinny, especially back in the day, in Brooklyn, back in the day, they used to have a day called Beatdown Day. I'm telling you, that's why all this bullying stuff, y'all couldn't deal with all this stuff, where groups of young brothers and girls would just go out beating brothers up. You look, beans on raping by Negroes, what? 6382, what are you saying? What is your religion? I'm spiritual, I'm not religious. R. Kelly, great name to be talking like that. Even though I still love R. Kelly, he just needed help. Because when you get molested, excuse my language, when you get molested that early on, especially before the prefrontal lobe is developed, it messes up the neurotransmitters in the body, meaning in particular serotonin and cortisol. That's why it can distort your outlook on your sexual preference, meaning make you part of the community early, like how Tyler Perry is. Back to work, bye, poor. No, see, look at you, love. Look at you. When I say poor, I'm not talking about the crackhead on the street. See, that's why we have to start redefining these words that the elites defined for us. I'm not talking about, oh yeah, let me get that crack pipe out your mouth, brother. I mean, somebody working at McDonald's, working hard, with a room. Because that's how I used to be. I rented, before I got my apartment, I was a room, because in New York, that's a normal thing though. But, see, love, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you... Wow. Did you ever cower from a fight? Now, JDN, yes. Not cower, but walk away, yes. Now, yeah, like, okay, for example, JDN, I hand out free roses to women, right? I've been doing that for about 15 years because I love women, right? So some gay white guy, right? He came up, and he came out of nowhere like Batman. This other lady, because people are always taking pictures of me, whether I got clothes on or off. They just like me. And they snap. And I'm like, "Miss, you ain't got," and she tried to hide it. She's like, click, click, click. And then she turned around, almost busted her face into the wall. I'm like, "Lady, you ain't got to do that. Come get a rose." This guy came out of nowhere. I'm like, he's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, What? And he was told her. I'm like, "What?" He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, no, I was just taking pictures of me. I just told her come get a rose." "I can't get a rose." I said, "Oh, no, I'm handing out roses to women. You know what I'm saying? Let them know how special they are." "Oh, I can't get a, oh, you're sexist." I said, "What?" No. Listen, I got love for everybody. I give brothers a handshake. He looked at me and I said, I give brothers a handshake. You know what I mean? But, oh, so I can't get a rose? You're sexist. Now he started going like this, right? And it was this short, he was taller than me, but it was clear. It was clear I had him by like 15 pounds. And he probably was drunk or something, right? But it was this short Haitian guy. The Haitian guy came up to my like chin. He's short. And he was black, right? Haitian guy, right? And what I loved about that whole scenario, if that's what I'm, how it's different from stepping back. Yeah, no, my coward, like, I don't even run. That's why you get, you know what I mean? But listen, I don't like to use that word because then it'll dictate how people get hurt, right? Because that whole snitching stuff also, let me tell you. So, white guy, he's trying to fight me. I looked at him, I walked off yelling, police! He disappeared again like black man. I said black man. Batman. Nah, you need to open your mouth. If you feel you're getting bullied, tell a teacher, then the principal, then your parents. If you feel you're getting bullied, go to the police. All that don't stand down, no. We don't got time to be fake tough. All this stuff, a lot of people couldn't go through none of this. And I come from great family. I done graduated from college. When I went to prison, and everybody saw, because you get your rap sheet. You get your whole sheet, college, where school, or in your jail papers, it tell you your whole life. When you go to prison, jail, prison, two different things. Right? Jail, they only give you papers about what just happened. Prison, they give you papers about what's been happening through your whole life. Everything, school, everything. Right? And checkmate, what you talking about? And everybody was like, yo, they were so dumb too in there. You know, tracks, incident. No, I don't know nothing about that, checkmate. But people, they was like, yo, how you get here? How you get here? See, because you know what all changed, right? Back in the days, tough wasn't being loud and ghetto. That's what people think is tough. F you, man, let me bring my gun out and shoot it in the air so the police. That's what people think is tough. That never was tough. That's somebody raised by only a woman. I'm gonna be real with you. That never was tough. So when them dumb ninjas in there, it was like, man, you like, man, cool. I'm like, I want to see if oh, you talking about the jeweler? Nah, I don't, because he's trying to be, they all trying to be the new Jacob the jeweler. Like, you see him go in the store and do like, he's trying to imitate what he think black people act like. Yeah, he went viral, but and that Jew spit right, poof, and what he do? He go to call the police. You acting tough, right? You tough, right? But you won't go call the police? That brother spit in your face, you should have did something. But just for going in there like that, then you had your cameraman behind you to record it so you go viral. He could have did all of that without the cameraman. Right? Because you did all of that to try to act tough. The brother Hawk tooled a spit this big. I said, how you got that much spit in his mouth? Pow! Hit back, dog. How many times you have been in prison? Once, because you got that prison 5991. Went to prison once. That's when I did 3 years, but I used to get locked up a lot. I used to go to jail a lot, like 16, 17 times. They also sold it by trying to strangle him and shit. Don't get me wrong. Trax went in there with the right idea. Like, don't use my name, because when I used to be in other businesses, that's what people used to do, to steal from other people. Hey, yeah, Ben. Yeah, I know him. Let me get it. Yeah, I know Ben. Everything cool? So yeah, that's what they did with him, right? But you bring your camera, man. You in their face acting like, I don't care if you think somebody's weak or strong. When you violate people's space like that, it's just biology. It's going to like it's a natural reaction for me to do something. For example, and I hate to keep going back to that, like in prison, right? In prison, not jail, but in prison, if a CO wakes you up, because you know everybody got lunch, child, breakfast. If a CO hits you, wakes you up like that, it's law, you can hit the hell out of them. If he just won't do that. That's why none of them are supposed to wake you up like that. Because they know it's the biology, it's a natural reaction. If a CO wake you up, I touch you and shock you like that, it's the law. You can clock that nigga and take him out. That's why they'll come with their cane, bink, bink, hit the bed or something if you don't wake up, or they'll just let you miss food. He had a boxing match with a watch deal already. Oh, did he? Bagging, what up? If you all new, I need you to like and subscribe. What happened to your nigga? Nah, I had on a bulletproof vest. Somebody shot me close. When it was healing, I was doing all this. And that's when I used to have nails. We don't got nails no more. I was like this, boom, boom, when it was healing. By the time I looked, I was tearing everything. I was like, what the hell? You know what I mean? But yeah, this is lung surgery. Stab, stab, stab. And that was with a Phillips forehead screwdriver. Where is it? Car accident. All right, there y'all go. What's up? Okay, well, ain't no punk. It's not JDN. It's not about being a punk. That's why I don't like. I hate hip hop of what it is today, man. Because I have young brothers talking like that. Oh, he ain't no punk. No, you know what could have happened when you do something like that? Somebody could have hold off and shot him in his head. Yeah, that's what happens today. Back in the day, it was way more real. Even though back in the day, you weren't getting all of this before somebody wanted to kill you. You'd just be dead, right? But you knew that people wanted to kill you, so you ready, right? But now people do all this, and they're not ready to die. Then somebody end up killing them, and now somebody going to jail for nothing. He could have did all of that without it being on camera, right? I would have went to the guy first. Talk to him, yo, you gotta make this correct with this guy. Give him his money back. If he didn't agree to that, then I would have went back with the camera. Now I'm starting like you. Ain't nobody on Royce got any advice for losing weight. Oscars, no special pill, no special meal. You just gotta be consistent. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. I interview women from all over the planet. And these interviews are fire interviews with sexy women. That's why y'all need to sub up, like, spam the comment section. Track's only doing it for the show. Yeah, he only did that to go viral. And he got what he wanted. You know, he's been trying to be what he think black cool is. He went to 50 Cent hood because he felt 50 Cent was disrespecting him. Them niggas ran him off the block. Nigga, get out of here before some reality happened. You better stop watching that Facebook and them videos. You come around the jungle, we're going to act like it's in the jungle. That's why, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't ready for that. They told him, nigga, you better pick that shit up and get out of here. He went to South Jamaica, Queens, dropped jewelry on the floor, something said 50 owed him, something like that. Niggas came out like, nigga, if you don't get out of here, we about to show you where the lions and tigers is, man. He got it. Said, okay, third. And said, yeah, you ain't tough no more, right? Yeah, Sean, you late on the joke. Way more snitching these days. It's not about way more snitching these days, Boba. People were telling back then, right? It's just that it's social media now. That's why people, it's way more. Nah, niggas was telling back then too. Don't get me wrong, police, like if you killed somebody, you go to jail for 5 years. Like back in the 80s and 90s, them niggas, that's why this is why it was for real the Wild Wild West back then. You kill somebody, you go to jail for 5 years, come home. I just be getting ladies, bro. My ass can't get a wife. Start with the gym, Anna. Do the man, kid. Dude. Thinking like that, JDN. I told you, start writing down what's wrong and then fixing it. Hell no. So 1604. I remember a chick, before she saw how African I am, she pulled one out, said we're gonna use it. I damn near slapped the hell out of her. No, I got enough for 3-4 chicks. Like I ain't even gonna say how I give it up, but let's just say I'm able to please 3 women at once. But we don't do that no more. We just on here trying to get men with women because that's what we need to do, man. We're better together than apart. It's not easier. It's a lot easier to snitch. I mean, it's not even about snitching because then you're gonna use that to make it to throw that negative connotation in there. It's about doing what's logical. Doing what makes sense. I don't care what you think. I told you, that gay guy came acting like this. I woke up, police! I turned around, that nigga disappeared. It was another situation, white lady. Right, Manhattan. I'm handing out the roses. She'll always walk by, but she wouldn't look at me. She'll be dead. She'll walk right by me, but always dead stare. And I'm like, oh, you on some type of hospital medication, I can tell. But she most likely coming from a legitimate job, probably making a whole bunch of money too, all right? But every time she walk by, nigger. And she won't be looking, but she'll walk right by and always do that. So one day, I saw, and I'm out there. Yeah, I need to look at some of the outfits. Let's say I ain't had none. So I'm out there, She walked by. She was coming. I thought I said it pretty low. But I was like, oh, here goes this crazy lady. She stopped. She said, what? I said, nothing. She started walking towards me. I said, police! She disappeared. Listen, I ain't fighting none of y'all because I'm not hitting you to come back. If I deal with you, it's to make you going. I ain't playing them games. I don't know what, I'm gonna hit you so you can come back and try to do something to me or my family? Right. So I don't listen, you got to go. That's why I don't play those type of games. Don't get me wrong, we most likely may run into a situation all the time. But the way I live, I don't put myself in those type of situations. A Manhattan dude, was it better than apart? Yeah. No, the one it was a white lady and it was some gay white man. Yeah, you got a few, you know what I'm saying? Just I said, I've run into, because when you're being this positive and this motivational, you're making people feel proud of themselves enough, you're gonna have people to try to put an axe in that. Man, you better stop making people feel good. People get around me, it's in me, it's not on me. I aura form hard. Like you get around me, you're gonna start to make some money. You're gonna be exercising. You're gonna eat healthy. It's just because you're not gonna be around me. Because that's where I'm going. You think you're gonna stop me? Oh, I'm going to the gym. Well, you think you're gonna come to the gym with me and be talking in my ear? Nah, you about to start hitting these weights. And right after the gym, I'm eating. And you think I'm gonna let you eat a big pterodactyl leg? Nah, if you try and be around me, this is what you about to do. You know what I mean? So when you're like that, people like, nah, because I intimidate everybody I'm around. What's on your mind? What are you talking about, Luke? Too many people sitting up there. I'm gonna have to go soon, y'all, because I got to. Those people ain't worth it. Oh, you're absolutely right. My friend cares about what people think of him. I mean, Luke, Rome wasn't built in a day, Luke. Sooner or later, they'll figure out ways to not, you know what I mean, worry about it like that. You know what I mean? Because we all, like, social norms makes everybody care about what people think to a certain extent. Because if not, we will all walk outside butt naked. What up, No Mercy? My family in the chat. So y'all better watch how y'all talking. Oh, bam! Got him! Got him! Oh, will you snitch on your homie for $1 million? All those type of number one, 59.91. I'm not putting my homie, and you like to use the word homie, associates. They already got me locked up. When I caught the 3 years, that was because of a worker. You know what I'm saying? And I could have said, yo, him too! No. He doubled up on me because every Friday I'll re-up. And I'll always re-up like $10,000 worth of stuff on Friday. I gave him work, so if I give you work, that means you got money. You think you can beat me in a boxing match? Nah, JDN, you got me. What up, Sam? I never took him to the gym again. Yes, sir, No Mercy. I'm riding home from school so I can hear you. Okay. Word up. Going to school, that's what I'm talking about. School's in the house. I gotta go to the laundromat, y'all. Bumbacleat. Oh snap. Yeah, I gotta go to the laundromat, y'all. How long I been on here? Oh damn. A little minute. Oh yeah, I was on here like 60. Nice fit. Thanks, Lion. Damn, the sarcasm, what the F, dog? Nah, you got me, JDN. I don't fight. I tell. So if you ready to go in the cage with Bubba, yeah, then put your hands on me. This is right, you officially on your first. 3053, what up? Mishra, what up? America. This page is BenHasLuv TV. I interview women. I interview women from your country too, Mishra. And I ask them, how is life being from wherever you're from? So you definitely need to sub up. You say, happy birthday, Bobby. By way of 227. Gaming, what up? I trade stock. And I have... Yeah, I know Mishra. I can tell from the name, but yeah, I interviewed women from India. I interview women, even though like I got exercise videos, challenge videos, think pieces, reaction videos, sports videos, exercise videos. I got a lot of videos on here, but my page is mainly to get men with women. So that's why y'all definitely need to sub up, especially Mishra. Bro, I'm born in West Africa, Liberia. I'm African. Play some best. See you later. All right, have a good day. Continue having a great day, JDN. Yeah, Hobby. Both 1604. No, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious, gaming. Okay. Don't get me wrong. It took me a little minute before I started making some money. It took me about a year. Probably could have did it earlier. It took me about a year before, you know what I mean? Because I was so into either paying that bill that day or making $100,000 that night. No, I believe in a creator, Mishra. All these Bibles everybody got is for separation. That's why my think pieces that I drop on here, everything's labeled also. You just go to a playlist. My think pieces show us that it's only one race, the human race, Mishra. But when you dictate yourself to or allocate yourself to a certain religion, it makes people look at everybody else different. Oh no, I'm Muslim. Get out of here, you Christian. Or that when everybody, where did you get that fit from? This is pajamas, bro. I want to earn money. Can I earn? How can you teach? Hey chat, let's box with women in bed with. 1604, you about to get timed out. Do you believe in God? Yeah, I believe in the creator, 5991. A lot of y'all may call him God, but yeah, the creator, yeah, there is a creator. I didn't create myself. So at what age your parents moved to America? I was 5. Because I'm the last of 7. I forgot. 20s, 30, early 30s or something. Early 30s, I believe. Can you shout out my friend? Gabe Horn, shouts out from Hobby Horse, you heard? Gabe Horn, if you're trading, only 2 things that messes traders up. You don't know what you're looking for and you have no patience, right? Don't think you're going to get a trade every day. I go to the gym. I go to the gym every 6 days a week, Lion. But don't think you're going to make money every day on the stock market. Shalom, what up? Everybody gaming out of the country especially back then, when they looked at America, it was for a better life. Even though my mother came from a pretty financially stable, prestigious family, my father was a poor one. But back then, you had men like me, like my father, like we work hard. No, I'm 42 actually. What did I just say, Javi? Gape Horn? Yeah, this guy's funny. He said, I'ma catch somebody. Gay porn. Appreciate that 1604. Yeah, home exercise and the gym, 5991. Yeah, I'm 42, and I promote no drinking, no doing drugs. And yes, alcohol is a drug. I eat plants 3 times a week. The rest of the week, I eat salmon. If you consume any animal, salmon is the only animal to consume for the creatine and the omega. I exercise twice a day, and that's how you go. I'm a testament. That you do that like that, you're not gonna have no aches and pains. And even when I used to drink and drug 20 years ago, I always ate fruits. I've been blending forever. I'm gonna be honest. I've been blending almost 30 years. But now I juice. Now, no, I'm not a vegan because, vegans don't wear animal. And I got a pair of gators in my closet. But I just eat plants. That's what I say. All right? Because even veganism, it can be very unhealthy too. It can be very unhealthy. You have to know you got to know what to replace because we trained our body to move off of toxicity for a long time. So you have to replace it with good stuff now. What, you mean musically? Hobby? What are you talking about? You're black, gaming. Fruit rinds? No. I don't know what fruit rinds are. What is that? Do I juice apples? I mean, fruits and vegetables? Yeah. When I'm juicing, it's lemon, cilantro, parsley, green apples, celery stalk, cucumbers, cayenne pepper. That's what I juice now. No, it's not about $59.91. If something's too easy, you should not want it. All right, because we need things that make you proud take longer. Yeah, I mean, are more difficult. So protein, what we do, studies do show it does create mucus and inflammation buildup. And in America, especially, that's why you have America makes the most money off of Alzheimer's disease out of all diseases, and that's mucus and inflammation buildup of the brain. What up, 97? I see you, Master. What up? Oh, you talking about the skin of the fruit? Yeah, the skin of the fruit could be great, but you want to consume the seeds of the fruit especially. That's why, in particular in America, a way to get rich in America, you make people in America lazier, right? That's why when everybody started to see seedless everything, oh, wow, these grapes are seedless, this apple seedless. No, that means that it's artificial. Man made that seedless thing. The antioxidants that the body in particularly needs are only in the seeds, or mainly, excuse me. Right? So you find fruits with seeds. And you chew the seeds too, also. You're like, nah, I'm spitting it. Nah, don't spit nothing out. Chew them. I survived, Mistra. I make a couple $1,000s a month. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I can't. Oh, okay. I just dropped the dance challenge. That's what he said. I got everything on here. I got challenges. Excuse me. And this is Peter's in the house. Appreciate that, Felix. No, I'm not ignoring you. What are you talking about? Oh, you wanted to... yeah, I gotta start leaving, y'all. Alright then. What? Oh, that's yeah, I gotta. Bam! Told you, homie. Start trading. You can start with as little as $14. That's what I did. I rent, gaming. I rent. This is my apartment I'm in. Hey Peter, why'd you time this guy out? Why'd you time $59.91? He asked me, Unc, who's the best rapper according to me? Peter, why'd you time him out? Oh, okay. Where are you right now? Why? You around here or something? Why, gaming? I got my associates in African American Studies, right? And I only did that. I let school, this is what I tell people about school, especially college. Use school, don't let school use you. Before I got to college, my parents was in my ear. You got to. So I just wanted to get out of college. So I said, oh, okay, this is easy. I'm born in Africa. My major should be something African. All right, took African American Studies. There was an African American Studies Museum. Nassau Community College is where I went. There was an African American Studies. There was an African American Museum right next to the college. I did 3 years, got that associate's, worked at that museum for like 6 months. Never used my certificate again, right? So it's like I let school use me. Bro, can I know you? My Instagram is BHASLUV, BenHasLuv. That's my Instagram, BHASLUV. Shani's in the house. Yeah, we were traded back in the day, right? But no, I'm joking, gaming. I live in New York. I was born in West Africa, Liberia, but I live in America, New York now, Manhattan. Nah, whether he's being racist or not, I didn't take that. I don't, because, like, you know what I'm saying? If he's being racist, that's cool, but that's still a logical question, though. Because, yes, you know what I mean? But people need to understand slavery in America started from the transatlantic slave trade. Like, white folks saw that because some of the slave traders, it was even before Africans. It was like ancient Sumerian time, right? Some of the first people on the planet. And those methods started to trickle down. But slavery turned into such a vicious thing when white people got it and saw us doing it, but they brought it to America and flipped the script. Because I don't know if anybody know the Will Smith show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right? But if you had a slave back in the days, like I'm talking about hundreds of years ago, right? Like ancient Sumerian times. Because they were like the first people who had slaves, but they used the word slave because it didn't have such a negative. Well, they didn't use the word slave. I forgot what they called it. Because slave and slavery has such a negative connotations because of what white folks did after they brought it to America, right? But back in the day, if you seen Will Smith, First Prince of Bel-Air, Jeffrey, the butler, that's how the quote-unquote slaves were. They just had somebody who was around the house who helped with everything. You didn't beat them. You didn't try to kill them, rape them, none of that. That's how the slaves used to be. But because of the transatlantic slave trade, white people saw us. They're like, oh, wow. Because Africans, yeah, we had black folks. I don't even like to use the word, but we had black people who were helping in the house. White folks say, oh, wow, that guy, that woman, that guy, washing, cleaning. Oh, we need to bring this to America. They brought it to America. That's when they start raping the men, beating the men, killing the men, raping the women, beating the women, doing that to all the black folks in America. That's not how it was. That's not how it started. That's why people go, hey, you know Africans had slaves too. Yeah, but they weren't called slaves, and they didn't treat them like how blacks in America were treated. Just like I said, once white folks, because of the transatlantic slave trade, they saw that. They're like, oh, this is what y'all doing? Oh, all right. You got somebody in the house helping? All right. They brought that thing to America, and I'm talking about a full 360 to that thing. That's not how it started. Y'all heard what Shani said, y'all. Monrovia last year. Oh, word? Gaming, where you from? Where you from, Gaming? If you would in that time, you would be a premium. 2402, you right. You're tired. Go do your laundry and smash some plan. Thank you too, Clara. Yeah. I'm 42 years old, gangster. And I know I don't look my age because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I exercise twice a day. I eat plants 3 times a week. The rest of the week, I eat salmon. If you consume any animal, salmon is the only animal you should consume because of the creatine content and the omega. Even though I'm going to go back to only eating fruit because we are fruitarians. Oh, thank you, Average. Average, you definitely need to sub up. Oh, Germany? Oh, okay, gaming. I live in America. I am not cute, but I'm born in West Africa. Yeah, I'm gonna try to, yeah, Mishra, I'm gonna get married this year. South Africa's in the house. What up, Fegan Morgan? I'm Liberian. Liberian Pigio. We from the West. All soccer teams that have black people, Dunga. I answered that already. Oh, word, gaming? Dang, you better than me. I need it. I'm going to start traveling this year. All I've been to is Africa, but I've been around the U.S. too. Sri Lanka, oh, okay. Benedictus. That's my name. Happy married. Okay. Nice to meet you too, Morgan. Time to work. What up? Jasmine, what up? Jasmine's in the house. Yeah, but I gotta go, y'all. I can't, cause that's the same thing I did yesterday. You know what I mean? Well, it was really because of the handyman came late. But I love y'all to life, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate y'all staying positive. Remember, you gotta continuously take care of yourself. Then treat these women right, fellas. You know what I mean? Ladies, you gotta treat us right too. Because ladies, we don't want you. We need you. I love y'all to life. You heard what I said. I love y'all to life. I don't ever want any of y'all talking about you love me to death. I love y'all to life. Who's ever giving me those hearts, I love you to life. Everybody in the chat, I love you to life. In particular, my mods. I call y'all my family for a reason, man. Thank you for being here. Till next time. Hold up. How do I do this again?